Alright, so once again, odd, even. What is it going to be? 1, so it's odd. Here we go. Enemy, 1 HP. 3 defense, 2 strikes. Let's find out what's going to happen. 5, strike, and dead. We got to the 4th floor so far. So far, so good. So, Rupture again. Disarm. Good defensive skill, but maybe not in the beginning. We'll see. Then Clash. This will be very bad if we get it because it can only be played if every card in our hand is an attack. Of course, that will pretty much never happen in a random deck. We'll see. So 1, 2, 3, 0, 4, 6, 1. Rupture. Useless, but probably we'll never play it anyway. 5th floor. Now the real game is starting. Could be very interesting because now we have 4 enemies. They all want to attack, and I got only a dice. Got some decent attacks, but it's gonna be tough. Sword Boomerang, by the way, it's not just 3 times 3 damage, but it's to random enemies, so we'll go all over the place. It's gonna be tough because usually you want to focus on one enemy at a time, unless you have big AoE attacks. So in our case, probably what's gonna happen is that get some attacks to another enemy. Nobody will die. I will die. We'll see. Let's try. Let's wish for our best luck tonight. Alright. 4. Strike. Who are we striking? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. Alright, Sneaky Gremlin. Still 2 energy left. 6. Ocean. 3 vulnerable, but to who? 4. Okay. So just a reminder that vulnerable gives 50% more damage from attacks for 3 turns, so could be good for a while, could be good enough to kill a Mag Gremlin eventually. Still 2 energy left. One. Rampage. Okay, to who? 2. Okay, 1 energy left. 5. No. 6. No. 0. End of turn. That's the dice. So I will get 22 damage in my face this turn. At least the Ironclad with his starting relic of Burning Blood gets 6 HP at the end of every combat. So that's a heal every combat, so that's great. But it's far from over. Now a bunch of attacks and a useless power and defend. Only 1 defend, and once again they all want to attack me, so I'm not in a good position right now. I'm not in a good position. Let's roll the dice. 4. Defend. At least. 2 energy left. 4 again. It's bash. To whom? 1. So as you can see, rather than focusing on one single enemy, the damage is going all over the place and they can all keep damaging me, so this is bad. And I have no energy left, so end of turn. I'm at half HP, only 41 HP left. It's not looking good. It is not looking good. But 2 of my enemies are vulnerable, which means they get more damage. At least that's something. So let's roll the dice. 1. Defend. 6. No potion left. 4. Rampage. See? That card is better than it was before. But in being 8 damage, now it's 13. So that's kill a little bit for this combat only. Who are we going to attack? Because almost anyone will die from that card. But it's not done. 2. 1 then. And of course the one that didn't want to damage me, so not the best win. 5. No. 2. defend. So I can defend for 10, I'll still receive 22, so that means I'll lose 12 health, 12 HP. Not good. $29 HP left. 1 defense and a little bunch of attacks. 1 expansive. Alright. But at least some of the enemies should die, but see, the 3 vulnerable from the potion just went to waste. I didn't even attack Mad Gremlin, so that's the dice for you. 1. Strike. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. 0. No. We're not counting the 0 as the end of turn where we attacking someone. 5. No. 6. No. 3. Alright. 1. Bash. Who do we bash? 0. No. 2. Alright, 1 less and we have no energy left. 14 damage coming in our face. But we're still alive. 3 defense, so that could be a defensive turn. 1 useless power, once again. Just a reminder, in Slay the Spire, powers are played once. If I play that one, it will not appear again. It will not be shuffled back into my deck the next time, but I still don't want to play it. I prefer to play Defend and Strike. 0. Even better. And turn. And I'm at 1 HP left, so basically I'm dead. I have no defense. Only thing, the best thing could happen, rampage on this one here, this guy, and a strike here. I survived, they all die, but I couldn't count on it. 6, no potion. 2, strike, to whom? 5, no. 3, 5, 3, 1. Okay. Six, no. 5, no. I needed 2. 0. And that's it. Well, we died on the 5th floor. We died on the 5th floor. So, yep. That was it. Big 31 points. So, yeah. That's the defeat. It's part of the game. So, that was the first try of going random. I really think that the rule of having ending a turn at 0 is tough. It's a tough one because I'm gonna defend myself, could have attacked some more stuff, but just get game even spicier, right? So it was fun. I guess we should start in second run. So it didn't work with the Ironclad, even with his healing. I know who would be the best character to play in that type of random run. By the way, just so you know, next time I plan on doing some other weird stuff, like going either on lefty run or righty run, which means that my left run will be every time I can choose something left, I do. So there's no dice, but if I can pick a card, I can only pick the card that's on the left. If I can choose a path, only the one that's on the left. So that could make things interesting too. We'll see. Alright. So, we're not done. It was a start. I'm going to get back to the game very soon. Darren, man. Darren Clyde is tough. The randomness. The attack that costs 2. We'll see, but let's try. We'll try once more with the end of turn at 0, but not sure that rule is going to stay for next time. So hoping I'll have a good time right now, hoping you all feel well, watching on Twitch, watching on YouTube. So hope that everything's going well for you. Alright. We shall start again. Run number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Let's go with the silent, one of my favorites. Poison, daggers, there's a lot of option, a lot of block. I think it's a very interesting character. Just a reminder, his first relic is Ring of Snake, and at the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. Even more randomness. So, since last time I was able to get to the first boss with the silent, I get not 2 but 4 options. Obtain a random card, random rare card, obtain 100 gold. Lose all gold, so lose all my starting gold, but transfer 2 cards, which means that 2 of my cards will just get transferred to something else that I don't even know, even more random. Or lose my starting relic, but obtain a random boss relic, which would be very powerful, but random. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a 3. Lose all gold, transform 2 cards. Just before I do that, let's take a minute, just have a look at the silent basic deck. 5 strikes, 5 defense, 1 survivor, which means that you get a little more block, but you have to discard 1 card from your hand, and 1 neutralize, which when it's not random, I love because it gives you the power of gaining weakness to your enemy, which means 25% less damage with attacks. So it's more defense for nothing, costs 0 energy. So that's great. Alright, so 2 of those cards will get transformed to something else. And I get to choose. But I'm not really choosing, right? The dice chooses for me. So it's 1 to 12. I'll just adjust my dice. Here we go. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second one. 3. So I'm losing 2 strikes. And instead I get an all-out attack, which is great. Remember my last run? I have a big lack of AoE. Wasn't able to attack everyone at the same time, so now this one deals 10 damage to all enemies for 1 energy. Basic strike deals 6 damage to 1 enemy, and this one deals 10 to all enemies. I discard 1 card at random, but hey, that's randomness for us, right? Second one, Eviscerate. Costs 1 less for each card discarded this turn. Could be useful with the discard cards we have here. Discard is a huge mechanic for the silent. Will not be for us today, but still deals 6 damage 3 times. So that means I'm getting some chance of getting 0 roll or some random roll. If I get Eviscerate for 3, it's 18 damage in the face of the enemy, so it's good. It's good. Let's start the run. 1 through 3. So 3 paths. Who is our enemy this time? As if we would be able to get to it. The slime. A lot of people don't like the slime. It's my favorite for Act 1. I find it so easy to manage the damage and make sure that you just damage everyone, make the slime device and device again, and you just kill everyone. So I don't mind. But we'll not get there. Some elite among the way. Tough enemies. I don't even know if we'll get to a shop or a fire, to a rest place. So 1 through 3. Ready? 1. So this time, I know there are my rules over here, but we'll go from 0 to end of turn, 1 to 7 for the first turn, and potion at 8, even if there's no potion right now. just adjusting my dice. Here we go. 8. No potion. 3. Eviscerate. Okay. So see if gets to this enemy, he dies. So would be good. If he gets to the spike slim, wouldn't be bad, but no back right away. So odd, even. Even. Still 12 damage left. Now there's a card that costs 0. And I could also end my turn. So I'll roll the dice until I get either a 0 or a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 0 or 6. 6. Neutralize. Who do we neutralize? Odd, even. Even. So now the enemy has neutralized. So this is great. We can't play anything anymore. Let's end the turn. Alright. So, a lot of the deck is here. I am weakened right now, so C is not 10 damage per enemy, but 7 still would be very good to get for 1 energy. Could be good to get some defense against this, because we won't kill everyone this turn. Let's find out. Just the dice back. 0 to 6. And it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 block, discard 1 card. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So I get a lot of block, but the trade-off here is that I have to discard a card. So the last one, defend. In our case, it's not bad. I'm able to defend against the enemy right here. 0. End turn. Alright, so as you can see, for those who are new to the game, you have a deck of cards that have 12 cards in the case of the Silent when you begin the game. And as the cards go, every turn, you either play cards or they disappear at the end of the turn. But you get shuffled back to your deck, so they come back. This is why Eviscerate is there. So, 2 enemies left, 8 damage coming up. Let's hope we can kill this guy. One. Survivor. Once again, we have to discard a card. 1, 2, 4. 4. Lose a defense. Not bad, we have another one. But see, the Eviscerate that was cost with 3 energy. Now it's 2. Because we discarded a card. So we're not losing on this one. We can still play it. 1. Well, we're defending instead, but good news, we won't lose any health. 4, 5, 0. So, Slay the Spire always gives us the intent of the enemy. So, is he going to attack next turn? Is he going to give us some curse or negative effect? Is he going to defend? The game is very fair. We know what the enemy is going to do most of the time. So, we have to prepare for it, of course. Now, when you play with the dice, but still, the game is very fair. You never really lose because you lose to luck. Because of RNG, it's always fair. Because some decision you could have done better. Either choosing a better relic, choosing a better card, choosing a different path. You could always have done something differently. So, here we go. New turn. 6, no potion. 5, defend. 3, strike. To who? 4, no. 2. 4, no. 6, no. 1, defend. Alright. So, don't forget it right now, we're 8 minutes in and still in the first floor. We're far from a speed run. At this rate, we're going to end by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Hope you're ready. U-turn. 3, strike. Who? 2. Dead. Good news. 2, neutralize. 2 again, defend. 3, no, no 3. 5, no. 2, defend. All right. Turn. 3, survivor. Let's got a card. See, this time the enemy has gave us some status card that is useless for us. So 1 card in your hand, I can't really use it. I could play it, but it will give me nothing. So 2, allowed attack, and we're discarding the best card of our deck so far. Well, 4, no, 2, and 1. So since we're playing it, that means it will not come back. It's exhaust. An exhaust card will not come back. It's not going back to the deck. As you can see here, it has been exhausted. A little bit like Exile in Magic of the Gathering. Let's end the turn. So yeah, this is our discard pile, and this is our exhaust pile, so our exile pile if you want. Alright, 5 cards. The enemy doesn't want to attack us. Good time to kill him. 0. Nothing more to say. New turn. Now wants to attack. A bunch of cards. 1, strike. We're weakened, so our attacks doesn't do much. But I play another strike. He's dead. 2, defend. 3, neutralize. Enemy is weak. 0. This floor will never end. At least we're still full health, so it's great. Just take some time. 6, no. 2, survivor. I'm blocking for no reason. Let's discard a card. 0, no. 6, no. 3. Alright. And we're ending turn again. New turn. The enemy still has 2 HP left. We have 2 attacks. A lot of defense. 5. Finally. Enemy's dead. First floor cleared. And we are 12 minutes in. Remember last run that ended at 5th floor lasted for 18 minutes. And now we only ended the first floor after 12. Well, 19 gold and add a card to the deck. As you can see, for those who don't know the game a lot, cards have a green border because the cards that are made for that character, the silent. There are red cards for the Ironclad, green cards for the silent, purple cards for the Watcher, and blue cards for the Fact. There are also colorless cards, gray cards, that are for everyone who gets a chance to have it, that are more neutral. They're less flavored regarding the mechanics of the main characters. They all have their own playstyle. So backflip. Gain some block and we get some cards. Ooh. Leg sweep. Gain a lot of block. It's pretty expensive though. And we also apply weak, so the enemy will attack for less. Later in the game, it's cool. It's a little pricey though, but it's cool. Deadly poison, I love playing poison. The silent. It's so fun. Killing the last enemies with a bunch, 100 of poison. So it's always good to have 2 because poison, rather than being a damage on a single turn, is damage that keeps up going, keeps giving you more and more damage. First turn, for example, for 5 poison, 5 damage. Next turn, you deduct 1, you subtract 1, so it's 4 damage. 3, 2, 1. So the more poison you had, the more damage the enemy will get every turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 0, sorry. 1, backflip. As you can see, a regular defense gives you 5 block, and that's it. Backflip gives you the same thing, but also lets you draw 2 extra cards. So it'll give you more options. So it's a good card compared to defend. Let's continue. Enemy number 2. Now, let's play against the Jawworm. Supposed to attack us for 11 damage this turn. We have 7 cards right here. A lot of attack. We have our brand new backflip. But we don't decide. Dice decides for us. Everyone who's joining us right now, the screen right here, you can see number in the white square. This is the dice. 4. Defend. You can see the rules right here. So if we get a 0, we end the turn. If we get 1 to 7, we draw a card. Or more, we get a potion. There's no potion right now. Got another 4. Strike. You have 1 more energy left. 2. And we defend. So see, the enemy wants to attack us for 11 damage. We defend for 10. So it's not bad. We only lose 1. The turn is not done. We don't have any energy left, but now, if we get a 4, we can play Neutralize. We get a 0, we end the turn. Or Neutralize. Great. So that means it only attacks us for 8. We don't even lose any health this turn. New turn. Jawworm wants to attack us for 7. Alright, what do we have here? All out attack. The 10 damage, we have to discard a card. We have another attack here. A lot of defense. Should be a good turn. Also, we get a 0. So once again, 0 ends the turn. 1 to 5 and 6 for nothing here. 5. Defend. 1. Great. All out attack, and as you can see, we lost a defend. There's still 2 cards left, 1 energy. We either defend more or strike right away. Oh, got a 0. Have to end the turn. New turn. So, yeah, it's all over the place. A lot of block, a lot of attack. Then he wants to attack us. Now he has a shield of 5 damage. We need, before damaging the enemy, you have to apply 5 damage this turn. So it'll be tough to crack through that armor with what we have right now. 2. Defense. 1. Survivor. So the good news is that we have enough defense to protect against his attack. So we won't lose any health. Now we have to discard a card. We won't decide. The dice will. 3. Strike. Gone. Now, 1 or 2. All out attack. We're able to get through the armor and damage the enemy a bit. It was worth it. We have enough armor. It was a good turn. By the way, as you can see, for the ones who watch the channel and see that it's going a little fast for the enemy attacks, I'm playing fast mode. Basically, when you open the game for the first time, you get to see some more animation, some more text from the enemies. It's very interesting, but it can drag the game a little bit more, and especially with that mode right now with randomness, not a good idea. But I highly recommend for the first few hours you're going to play it not fast mode. Take your time. There's some lore in this game. It's very interesting to see the enemies get attached to some of them. If you go to the Slay the Spire Reddit after, there are a lot of good memes about those enemies. New turn. 5. Defense. Useless because the enemy doesn't intend to attack, but we don't decide. 3. Now the defense. Now we're at 10. 1. Strike. And that's fine. Now it's either 1 or 0. 1. Neutralize. This is good. New turn. A lot of defense, but the enemy plans to attack a lot, so it'd be a good thing to get 3 defense. I don't think it will happen, but it'll be good. 0. Remember this rule right here. 0 ends the turn automatically. No defense, no attack, nothing. Just avoid. Just the sadness. Alright, we're back for another turn. We lost a lot of health right here. We have 54 health. Still good, but we have to kill this enemy. 4. Survivor. Block. For no reason. Let's discard a card. 0. Will not end the turn because we have to choose a card. 1. Lose a strike. Once again, eviscerate. Sorry. Cost 2 energy rather than 3 because we discarded a card. So we can still play it even if you only have 2 energy left. It'll be good. But killing me right away. 3. That's it. So as on every floor we get some gold. This time we get a potion. Upgrade all the cards in your hand for the rest of combat. This is awesome at the beginning of the game because your cards are not upgraded yet. You have to go to a rest site to forge and upgrade your cards. We're not there. And add a card. Masterful Stab would be great. I mean 12 damage. Possibly 12 damage. Cloak and Dagger. Gives some block, but also gives you an extra card. Plays for free, giving extra damage. And Dagger Spray. Dagger Spray for us would be very cool because it gives 4 damage to all enemies twice. It gets a random run. 4 damage to everyone twice. Is great. But it's 1, 2, 3, or 0. I think my cat wants to make me feel better. Because we got a 0 and we skip. Now we'll have to roll the dice again because we have 2 paths. One to the left, one to the right. Odd, even. And it can change a lot because those paths will not cross before the end of Act 1. So 2 completely different plays so far. Let's see. Not even. Even. One more enemy. Caw! And we have the cultist. Thank you, Capcode, for following me. Thank you very much. Appreciate. Thanks for joining this channel. It's my first stream, so thanks for joining us today. So, more cards. Remember, this relic right here, Ring of Snake. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. Alright. Toilet paper 12. Alright, so thanks for following me too. This channel is growing fast. I'll not be able to get back to work. So, Cultists, we have a lot of cards. Let's try to get 1. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Defend. Once again, useless. He doesn't want to attack us, but dice. Nice. 1. Neutralize. This turn, because it's only a 1, this turn, then he will attack for 25% less damage. He doesn't want to attack us. At least it's free, right? It's free real estate. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strike in his face. Booyah. We have 1 energy left. No pressure at all, right? Yeah. Hey, toilet paper. Glad to have you on board. So, 4 cards left. 1 energy. Are you guys regular players of Slay the Spire? What would be your strategy in random deck? What do you expect? To which floor are we going to get? We're at the 3rd floor right now. Can we get to the 5th floor like last time? Maybe more? 5, no. Oh, actually 5, no. It's 7, so it's fine. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a potion. So, Blessing of the Forge. Blessing of the Forge it is. We'll upgrade all of our cards. Hey, Tuxman. Glad to have you here. So yeah, so for those who are joining us right now, so Slay the Spire is a strategy card game. It's a roguelike, which means that if you die for real. There's no progression. You just die. You can unlock some stuff for later runs, but you have to climb the spire, which is in 3 acts. You start from the bottom, like Dre would say, and you get all the way to the top to get your first enemy, your first boss, and you do that 3 times. The thing is that you have to choose some strategy you want to fight regular enemies, have some surprises, could be an enemy, could be a good surprise for you during the rest and get some more energy, some HP, or fight a bad enemy or fight a tough one. There's so much going on, but in this case right now, we're going completely random. So we have no control over our fate. We just let the dice choose for us. So it's not going well. It's not going well. My highest score with playing that way is 7th floor out of 50. So yeah, let's get back to the game. Let's return. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now our cards are all being upgraded, so we have better cards for the same price. Rather than being 5 block, it's 8 block, so I can protect myself better. But if I get that defend, it's useless because I cannot defend against this one. He doesn't want to attack us. He tends to use a buff, so he's going to be stronger in the next turn. 1. Survivor. Choose a card to discard. Once again, usually you choose a card and just get rid of one of those cards. In this case, we don't decide. 1. The good news is that we wouldn't have been able to play it. We have no energy left, so gone. Energy. Let's end the turn. Alright, new turn. So, the enemy intent. He wants to attack us for 6 damage. His buff is that at the end of his turn, he gains 3 strength. That means that next turn, we're not attacking for us for 6, would be attacking us for 9, or for 12, or 15. He scales now. So, we want to kill him as fast as possible. Thing is that we don't know yet what's going to happen. Can we defend? Can we attack? 6. There is no potion, so no 6. 2. Strike. 0. Remember this rule right here? 0. We end the turn. New turn. So only 48 HP left. We're only at floor 3. Doesn't look good. He wants to attack us for 9. We have some defense going on right here. If you can draw it. 7. No, there's no 7. 5. All-out attack. Okay, good. We lost a card. Here we can see the discard pile. Those cards will come back the next time we empty this pile here. So we draw these cards 5 per turn. Then they go to discard pile and they come back. So it's an au revoir. 3 cards left. 2 energy left. 2. Defend. We can't play Eviscerate anymore. Cannot play Eviscerate. We don't have enough energy to play it. Only 1 energy left. 0. Ba ba ba. Alright, another turn. So, just as a reminder, we're at 27 minutes in, and we only have floor 3 of Slay the Spire. It's probably the slowest game ever. So, you could do a quick run of the whole game in about 50 minutes. It's a roguelike, right? So, it shouldn't be too long. In case it just never ends. Maybe it's me that just talks too much. The enemy wants to attack us for 12. We have some interesting cards right here. So, attack, defense, free attack. Getting nervous now. Seven. I let dice go to 7, but yeah, it should go up to 6 maximum because of the potion. But okay. 5. Neutralize. So see, rather than attacking for 12, now the enemy wants to attack for 9 because attacks deal 25% less damage for 1 turn. So good news, less attack in their face. More chance to survive one more floor. Still 3 energy left. 1. Strike. 3. Backflip. So it's not only block. A block is very good for us right now. Very good. We also draw 2 extra cards. So sometimes you can get back a card that you really need that was not in your hand at the beginning of your turn. We have 4 cards, 1 energy left. We have A block. This is good. 3 again. Strike. And we're out of energy. So let's end the turn. Brand new hand. Now, see when I told you the enemy scale. At the end of every turn, the enemy gains 3 strength. So 3 more attack every turn. Now he's going to attack us for 15. We still have 43 HP left, but 15 in our face would be much. We really want to kill him this turn? Bad news, we can't. We only have... Oh, maybe we can. We have 2 times 6 damage possible. We need to draw a 3 and a 5. We'll see. 6, no potion. 2, defend. Well. 4, strike. So now, if we get a 0, we're in some trouble. We get a 1, good block. 2, we kill him. 3, not enough. 5, no. 3. Not bad, but it's still alive. It's still going to kick us in the teeth for 15 damage. We can still block 10 of it in the turn. New hand. So now, see, once again, he's scaled. Now he's up to 18 damage. In this game, you don't want to waste your time. You want to kill the enemy right away, as soon as you can. It's not what's happening right now, but we have 3 attacks. So, odds are in their favor, maybe. 3. Allo attack. Enemy died. 16 gold. And we can add a card. We can add block for free. So it's only 4 block, but for 0 energy. This is great. In our case, in our special run. This one, remember the basic attack is 6 damage for 1. This one gives you 8 damage, and you also draw 1 extra card. Great. And Piercing Whale. Remember the enemy had a lot of strength. Enemy over time gained strength, was stronger. Well, we can make him lose strength for a turn. So, not the best card, I guess, at this point. Could be interesting. So, 1, 2, 3, 0. 2. Quick slash. Great. By the way, in this game, for the ones who follow that are new, you don't want to get a card every time. Sometimes you're better just focusing on something and get a smaller deck, or get some big deck, but the thing is that you will draw your best cards not as often. I tend to really be a hoarder and just keep building huge decks, but in the end, it's gonna bite you in the ass. Let's proceed. No path to choose, we just continue with the same enemy. Floor number 4. Slaver. Wants to attack us for 13. 1. Defend. 2. Defend. Not bad. But we have to attack him also. 3. 1, 2, 3. 6 damage. End turn. Brand new turn. Only 8 damage, so we could afford to attack. Usually in this game, when it's not random, usually there are some turns that you want to attack, but when you have to defend, you have to defend. Health is a resource in this game. You really want to make sure to keep your health for the long term, because you don't heal except when in rest sites or earlier. Remember when we played the Ironclad, at the end of every combat, he healed for 6 damage. 6, it's not a lot. And right now we only have half health. We're at the 4th floor. We're far from our goal. But let's try to get 5th floor. So, 2, strike. Okay. 3, survivor. This is great. We block for 8, so there's no waste. We block for the exact amount of damage you want to get us. We discard a card. No problem. 0, no, 5. 2, defend. We'll lose a defend. 2. We have either 1 card or we end the turn. So 1 or 0. 1. That was a good turn. We cannot play those cards, so it's a waste, but at least we got enough block. We're able to attack. We're in a good position. So, new turn. Now I am vulnerable. It gave me a debuff. So that means that I receive 50% more damage from attacks for 1 turn. It's already registered here. He would have attacked me for 8, but he attacks me for 12 instead. So I have to think that he's going to attack me for 12. I have to plan for it, but I have a lot of defense. Alright. Let's roll the dice. 0. Remember what is a 0? We're ending the turn. I highly recommend playing in your headphones right now Mad World by Gary Jules. It's a good song to fit the mood. I'll play it, but no, I'm gonna... Something else. So now he wants to attack us for 19 damage. We only have 23, so we're almost dead, but we have a lot of defense. 8. No, there's no 8. 1. Some attack. We lost a card. 4, 6, 0. Once again, 0. Or, yeah, that's end of turn. L'Infâme Boule Noire. So we got a lot of damage in our face. We only have 4 HP left. This might be our last turn because he wants to attack us for 8. So unless we kill him, which will not happen, we don't have enough damage. Unless we get enough block, this might be the last play of this run. Last turn. Yep, RNG is you know what. And I got a 0. It doesn't refresh when I... If it's the same number, it doesn't refresh, but I'll play it fair. I had a 0 before, I still have 0. End of turn. It's a sad moment in my life that I will remember for the rest of my life. I will learn a lesson from that randomness. Score 26. He lost at the 4th floor. Remember this game? Basically, its basic version is 50 floors of pain. So yeah. So that was randomness for me. So that was fun. So for now, I think I'll take a break. Thanks everyone for joining. Might be able to see the video on YouTube, might be able to see the video on Twitch, and I'll get back to you eventually. Thanks for joining us today, and take care. Goodbye.